guys, this video is for the Create New Discoveries portion of the Paint. So you should have already watched Paint Intro, and now you're ready to move on to Create New Discoveries. So you should have everything that I said set out on your desk if you're going to paint today. So if you're painting, you should have all the things, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Paint Intro. So if you're ready, you can either get with your palette, actually I have magazine instead of paper. You simply need to just take a magazine paper for your palette. This should be enough because we're only using tiny bits of paint. Once you have that, you need to go get a piece of scrap paper. It's located over there by the green bookcase right there-ish. Sorry, it's right there. Go get a piece of scrap paper and you're going to do Create New Discovery. So we're not trying to make a pretty picture right now. We are just trying to play with the paint just a little bit to see what it's like. So what I would really recommend when you have your paper, just try out the different brushes. So like, what's the difference between this brush as opposed to one of the small brushes? Try it out. Just kind of play around with it. All right. Try a brush on its side. Please don't jam the brush down. That's the only thing that can really hurt our brushes. But you're going to want to just kind of experiment. All right. Get familiar with the paint. I will be watching to see if you have the right things out on your desk, if you are putting the materials back, and you're using the right amount of paint. If you use too much paint, then we need to go back and watch the video again. When you have your Create Discoveries paper, actually before you start painting, on your piece of scrap paper that you're going to get from over there, you're going to write your name on the back. And you just have your discoveries, whatever you're doing, you are going to go put it on the, sorry I'm making you dizzy, on the drying rack. Where is it? Can you see it? You can kind of see it over here. You're going to go put it on the drying rack, just like I showed you on the other video. Let me show you that up close. So you've created new discoveries. You know what the different brushes do. You kind of have a familiarity with the paint. Here is the drying rack. I recommend that you try to put it on top of one of these because this is kind of a cheap drying rack. And if you have something that, like just a piece of scrap paper, it might get on someone else's. So see, this person has experimented. They have their name on it. They've just been experimenting with the paint. I would put it on top of this, okay? This person used too much paint. I can tell, okay? You have too much paint on there because it's already, it's so soggy. So if you finish all of this, you experiment, you get to know the brushes, you can move on to the color wheel. So that's the next step. And the color wheel actually has 4 phases to it. There's 4 different videos that go with the color wheel, but your color wheels are right here in this binder, okay? There are 2 sizes. Please go ahead and try to get the color wheel that is the legal size. So once you have your color wheel, you've already done that, you are going to just follow along with the steps on the color wheel. Now, you have to be able to show me that you can use the right amount of paint, and we might have a computer set up on the cart beside you guys to watch it together, but the computer cannot be at the table while you're painting. Okay, so, but it can be at the table while you're filling in these parts. So the first part of the color wheel is just going to be like labeling the different parts and writing your name and filling in the different things. You will get a grade on this color wheel. All right, so please do your best. The color wheel video is not by me, it's by another teacher, so you'll be watching that, but it's on the YouTube channel under Paint Color Wheel. All right, so have fun creating new discoveries. Clean up, then you can start your color wheel.